Hello and welcome back to Valley Life. I'm Rich Krebs and Don, Rich Krebs, I'm up here. Hey, thanks. Anybody looking for a forklift? I know that's the question you were probably going to ask, thinking, all right, I do need to get up high in a lot of places in the business, things that you got going in the office, in the warehouse, whatever, and you're thinking, you know what, where do I get it, one? And two, I need a specialty item. Who do I call to get that made? I have got the professionals right now that have those answers. Darren, how are you, sir? It's good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Carlos, how are you?
Doing good, Rich. How are you?
So this is the place right here, Wholesale Equipment. You guys have some phenomenal stuff on site, and I didn't realize how big you were, but it is amazing the selection you guys have built in the last few years.
You know, it's one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is how big Wholesale Equipment of Fresno really is. You know, we've been here, we started 26 years ago with just a handful of forklifts and a few employees, and we've expanded to what we are now. We've got branches in Stockton and Sacramento. We're sitting here in Fresno on 8 acres. We've got 70,000 feet under roof. Right. We've got a rental fleet that's valued at $11 million. Right. We've got we've got all kinds of rental units. We've got 650 units with different capabilities, ranging in size from 35,000 pound capacity all the way up to 55,000 pound capacity. So if you need a forklift, we've got you covered.
So Darren, talking about some of the specialty items, basically if people want it built, they've just got to come to you with the idea and you can make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Like the truck that you climbed off of today, that's a special build for one of our customers that you're not going to find at any other forklift company. Okay. That's capabilities we have here with our machine shop and our fabrication shop to do builds like this, from that to our yard ramps, which we build in our machine shop. And as Carlos mentioned, we also have, you know, forklifts of all different sizes and types, ranging from our small hand pallet jacks, you know, up to our bigger 55,000 pound truck.
Just in case you need to lift 55,000 pounds.
No, that's one of our more popular deals with people unloading large pieces of machinery into a shop that requires a machine that can go through low doorways where they can't get in with a crane, so it's a very hot ticket item. Okay. We also offer, like we showed you over here, the rough terrain forklifts for people that are running, you know, construction companies out in the field, to people packing fruit out in their fields, to solid smooth tire trucks, which are used in warehouse type operations where the concrete is nice and smooth. Sure.
Well, Darren, lots of times people now are thinking, you know, the business is kind of growing, but the economy's stagnant. They may not have a lot of capital on hand. Can they rent these items from you so they don't have to come up with that initial capital investment? Yes,
a lot of people are going over to renting, and we also offer long-term leases of all types, just to, you know, to customize any type of lease or rental to what our customers need, depending on the economy or their money flow.
Right, and we just talked about too the four-wheel drive units that are back there. A lot of people right now in construction with this wet season, all of a sudden a storm rolls through and dumps an inch. They're going to need that capability to haul some of the lumber around the job site.
Exactly, and that's where those come into play. We got four-wheel drive vehicles. We also have our telehandler, which we see back here, which is a four-wheel drive vehicle, which is can, you know, put product up on top of roof trucks with its telescopic capabilities. And like I said, we just have everything from single doubles to bend uppers, cotton clamps,
and anything they can think of.
Exactly, anything in between. And if it's a custom type of deal, just let us know what your needs are, and we can accommodate most of those.
Now, Carlos, you've grown too to several different locations, so tell me how far you'll travel to make this accommodation. I'm looking at this great fleet of rigs right here to get product to people.
We cover everywhere from Bakersfield as far north as Redding. We'll cover from the coastal mountain range all the way through the Sierra Nevada. So basically this whole valley is basically what we cover. That's our territory, and we cover it well.
Now, I heard the train blowing a whistle right behind me too, so you've got access to freight if they want to push it on the rails too.
Absolutely. We got a train passing right by us, and we probably got a major depot right down the street. Right. So we can handle whatever you need moved.
Now, I was like a kid in a candy shop walking around here too at all the big boy toys that are around here. I'm also looking at this huge D6 behind me. People come to you with heavy equipment too, since you have the ability to handle it, where you can dismantle things and basically ship them all over the world if need be.
Absolutely. Like Darren was touching on, you know, we have units up to 55,000 pounds. We can get these things. This is something we're actually doing special for a customer, where we actually dismantle it, put it into a container, and ship it overseas. So it's one of the things we can do.
Sure. And being rough and tumble and being able to handle the volume, Darren, this thing too, which is a fabulous looking unit, this is actually made to be very delicate because you're handling plate glass with it.
Correct. Yeah, the hydraulics on this thing are very precise. Everything on this truck is designed to operate smooth, so they don't break any glass. You know, one load of glass, it could be $100,000 worth of material, so we definitely make sure these things run smooth and are operating correctly.
Basically, though, they're only limited by their imagination. If they come to you and think, man, if we just had a machine that would do that, as long as they can put it on paper and give you the concept, you got the fabricators right here on site that'll start welding, putting things together, and make it happen.
That's it. We've got a fabricator that's been doing this for probably 25 years now, and a machinist that's got as many years under his belt, and they know what they're doing in this line of work.
I love it. Gentlemen, I sure appreciate it. And again, like I said, Kid in the Candy Shop, it was fun playing with the big boy toys today. Thank you much.
All right, thanks, Rich.
Hey, give them a call. I'm telling you what, if you got stuff that you need done right now and you're thinking, how can I make that happen? These are the guys to get it done with fabricators on site, 70,000 square feet under roof, 8 acres right here. I can't even tell you how far this thing goes with equipment. They'll make it happen for you. Wholesale Equipment. Don't go anywhere. There's more Valley Life coming up right after this.